Hi, how's it going? Yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on BioShock 2. Sweet game. Wait a sec. Basically, I want to talk about the whole game, really. The story plot pretty much follows from it's a sequel from BioShock 1. It's 10 years later. You play as a Big Daddy, who, if you don't know, is this. And basically, you're a Big Daddy. The game starts off, and you're a Big Daddy trying to protect the little sister. And the little sister's mother comes in and tries to stop you and tells you that you're not her father, and I'm her mother and everything. And it's very odd though because the Big Daddy gets hypnotized together with the orb, with the plasmid orb, and basically she tells him to basically she gives him the gun, and then tells him to take off his helmet, point the gun at his head, and pull the trigger, and then he has no choice but to do it, and he dies, and then it cuts to 10 years later, which is I think like the first part of the game is somewhere in Rapture, but it's before the events of the first game. I think it's during the same events, but in a different area of Rapture, because you don't fly in the same areas of the first game. So basically, you get woken up, you wake up, and somehow you end up getting flashback memories of the scenes you see, and then basically you get a Tenenbaum calls you somehow, and basically tells you the story of what's going on and everything like that so far. She's able to see from your helmet, the cameras that's in your helmet. She's able to see. So basically, you're just on basically a quest to find little sister, which the name is it escapes me for some reason. Little sister. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Eleanor, that's it, yeah. Eleanor, you're basically on a quest to find Eleanor. And basically the character's name is Project Delta. Yeah, Delta. And, well, I'm not going to try and ruin much of the game for you. If you haven't played it yet, okay, fair enough, go out. But do go out and play it. I'm not going to try and ruin it for you. But, so far the game's pretty cool. I cleared it in one sitting. One session, and it's fucking fantastic. Go out and get it, really. Okay, I've got more to talk about here, actually. Yeah, the gameplay is exactly the same as gameplay is pretty much exactly the same as the first game, except you start off with a drill. You have a drill like most Big Daddies do, and you can use plasmids again. But the way it's done, you don't like stick fucking plasmid Eves to get more Eve. Well, you don't stick Eve to get more plasmid. Yeah, basically it's more or less the same. You still use the same kind of machines to upgrade your weapons and get different plasmids. But and the hacking system is completely different now. It's instead of the water pipes, it's kind of like a needle. And it goes from left to right, and you have to like hit X or A, whatever the fuck you're playing it off. You have to get it green, but sometimes you can move too fast, and the green where to hack it gets so small that you don't even know what the hell. You don't even sometimes you can fuck up a few times, but it's more easier than the pipes, and you also have a countdown timer. But I find it easier than moving the pipes because sometimes you have to rush and you have to flick through all the pipes. So I find this a little easier. But the game length is more or less about the same. It's about 8 hours max, about 8 or 9 hours. I think I was playing it for a little faster actually. but it didn't seem like 8 hours. I mean, I've started playing it since like 4 o'clock yesterday, cleared it about 11:30, so yeah, it's about 8 hours actually, 8 or 9. I haven't touched the multiplayer yet. It seems like a lot of fun because you actually get to play as splicers, and like it's a home turf thing that you probably saw on YouTube or something. It's pretty damn cool. So we got any more? Yeah. Oh, and some of the people come back as well from the game. Yeah, more. Yeah, I think some people come back in it that you haven't seen, but Andrew Ryan is still dead. Yeah, well, yeah, of course he'd be still dead, what am I saying? Yeah, I don't know how to give this game justice, really. Without ruining it, I don't want to say him anymore, so, how long are we into this now?
6.
6 minutes, alright. The music, oh Jesus, the music is fucking deadly in it. I mean, it's the old 70s music, but it's mixed with the old 50s like in the first game, so the music is still fucking awesome. And apparently you can actually buy the soundtrack now. And yeah, it's great. I'll have a link to Wikipedia. Oh, sorry, I'll link it to Wikipedia. I mean, yeah. And I'm hopefully gonna try and get some gameplay footage up with this video capturing card. It's very, very, very annoying. It keeps coming up all staticky shite. So yeah. Yeah, basically that's it really. Go play it. I gave it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, alright. Cool. I'm done. Story. Hey, this is 1077. I'm going to be reviewing BioShock 2, which just came out. Basically, it's all clearly a sequel to the first one. It's set 10 years.